What's up, y'all? This is Vikeejeah, and I am here to give you guys a makeup tutorial featuring the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Alright, y'all, we're going to jump right in, and I am going to be using the all-over lid color and transition color in Sherbert. This has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it wasn't too bad. I wanted to make sure that I only used this palette for the entire look. So I'm going in now to define my crease using hot chocolate. It is a little bit deeper than fudge from the World Traveler palette. So I really like it for defining the crease, and you can also use it for the lower lash line. Moving right along to a crease brush. This is a pointed crease brush. You can also use it as a pencil brush on the lower lash line. I'm using that to blow out this crease because I slightly wet my brush when I cleaned it off, so the color was super intense and it wasn't spreading the way I wanted it to. The pencil brush allowed me to do a better job of that, and then I just went back in with the previous brush, which I believe is a flat crease brush, and I was able to further define and deposit the product. Now I'm using Buttery on my brow bone. This is my favorite brow bone highlight of life. But I'm going in now on the outer part of my mobile lid with Metallic Plum, and then on my inner tear duct with Treasure. It is really that simple, you guys. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to make sure also to just make sure I blend in any harsh lines. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing from this point out. Just pretty much fine-tuning everything. And I'll do the same to the other eye. All right, now moving on to the rest of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use Kat Von D's Lock It Foundation in number 72. I've already primed my entire face, just so you know. I'm not skipping that step. I'm gonna take this down the neck as usual, and I'm gonna be using some Fix Plus on both my brush and on my face because this is a very thick foundation. I've found that applying it to your brush is probably the best bet, but I like applying my makeup to my face first, so I just go ahead and use the Fix Plus. It helps me spread the product out and blend it in nicely. You'll notice that the color of this foundation is very red. The undertones are very red, but I do have red undertones, and this does oxidize and blend in with my skin. However, I also like to go in with a little bit of a more golden undertone foundation to even it out and help it match to my skin tone. My skin tone's a little complex. Some people say I have more golden undertones. I notice the red more than other people do. Once you actually put a golden undertone foundation on me, you see how red I actually am. So I'm somewhere in between, which is why I mix my foundations. So I'm going in with Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and that is all you need. In a previous video, I have used way too much. That is literally all I need for my entire face. Now this is Cocoa Medium. This is the second to darkest shade in their shade range, and it has a really beautiful warm undertone to it. I wear this by itself quite often because it does kind of blend in with my existing skin tone while covering at the same time. So it's fine for me on its own, but I really love it over top this Lock It foundation. I feel like I found the perfect combination for my skin tone. Now I'm going in with the NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer in Caramel all over my highlight points. And then I'm going in with a pointed foundation brush from Japanese to blend everything out. And I will fine tune the blending, you know, like refine everything and make sure that it's beautifully incorporated into the rest of my foundation with a flat top kabuki brush once I get all of that evenly spread out. I like to use the pointed foundation brush for that because it gets into the corners a little bit better. I'm using the same brush that I used for my foundation. It's the number 53 airbrush from Sephora Pro. I really love this. It gives such a flawless finish. It's insane. So now I'm going in with my press powder. This is CoverGirl Queen matte press powder. You can get it in whichever skin tone works for you. I'm just using the one that complements my skin tone, and I'm going all over the face because I'm not looking for like a crazy highlight today. Now I'm going in with my Amazonian Clay Tarte foundation in Deep Honey, and I'm just going to hit all my contour points. This is a foundation that I picked up during the summer, so it is a little darker than my regular skin tone. All right, so I'm going to do a subtle highlight today with my MAC Mineralized Illuminator in Shaft of Gold from the Magic of the Night collection. I have no words. I have no words for how much I love this highlight. I completely lost my words just then. All right, so here comes my holy grail blush, you guys. This is Cheek Pop from Clinique in the color Cola Pop. It is the most beautiful, beautiful burgundy plum. You have to get it if you're a woman of color. It is insanely gorgeous. I am setting my concealer with the Makeup Forever HD translucent powder, just to keep them creases at, that creasing at bay. And now I'm gonna go in to finish up my eye look. I am going to use Hot Chocolate on the lower lash line. And I'm using the same pencil brush I used, pencil/crease brush or pointed crease brush, yes, to apply that to the lower lash line. And I just dusted off a little bit of the powder that was left over. Now I'm just going in with my Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita, the cult favorite. And it is a beautiful neutral on me. I love it. I'm just gonna lay it on. And it was a little bit, just a touch patchy today, and that might have a lot to do with my moisturizer. So now I'm going to line my waterline with Demolition from Urban Decay. This is one of their 24/7 eyeliners. I'm going in with a little bit of liquid liner in black. It's from BH Cosmetics. It is my holy grail liner, and I'm just doing a tiny wing on the corner. That's what I've been doing lately, you guys. For my hooded eye girls, you don't have to go all the way in. Leave that lid space. Give yourself some lid space. All right, so I'm going in with a mascara I picked up from Kiko Cosmetics. This is their, I believe it's called Luxurious Lash, or, well, I'll leave it in the description box, you guys. But it's a beautiful Your Lashes But Better kind of mascara. I'm going on my lower lash line with my favorite lower lash line mascara from MAC, which is the Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. I love the wand because I can get the same kind of Your Lashes But Better on the lower lash line. A little Fix Plus and a little bit of Urban Decay setting spray on top of that. And there we are, you guys, all done. Gonna just fluff the fro and flex for you guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to comment and let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys next time. You may have thought I forgot, but I didn't. Lots and lots of kisses for you. Mwah!